Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming today. We're on the OC Glow Up, and we're with the amazing Liza. She's a stylist and entrepreneur, salon owner, and another Great Lengths baddie. So welcome her to the podcast today.
Yay.
Hi, girls. So
Hi.
nice to meet you guys.
I know. Thank you for coming.
Having me.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Why don't you tell us how you got started in like the hair world?
So I went to cosmetology school right after high school. So I've been doing hair since I was 18. And after that, I actually went to makeup school. I went to Mud Makeup School, Mud Makeup Designery. Remember that school?
Oh, yes, I do remember that.
So I did that directly after I started doing hair, actually in Orange County in Tustin, in downtown Tustin. Loved it at a little salon that would let me start doing start on a clientele right away without assisting. And that was actually because I went to the Paul Mitchell School out here in Costa Mesa. Lived down the street from here at the time as well.
Fun.
So that's how I got my start. And
she has FOMO. She knows you're talking. She probably smells the dogs.
I love it. Oh yeah. Yes.
She smells the dogs for sure. She's so funny.
So I went to makeup school while I was building my clientele, and then I got the opportunity to actually take over a stylist clientele all the way over in Claremont. So kind of right outside of Orange County, right outside Diamond Bar.
Yeah.
And I thought, why not? Right. So I did that. My first year, I also, continuing with my makeup, I did Not Scary Farm makeup. So that was so fun. Loved it.
That's cool.
I currently do spray tan, so I don't do makeup anymore, but I kind of tied spray tans into my salon. So that's really fun. I like doing little things on the side to also like help my clients glow up besides hair.
Yeah.
Just like more fun for me, to add something. So
I love a good spray tan.
So I just took over someone's clientele. It wasn't a full clientele, probably like 3 to 5 clients a week. So it gave me, a nice little base. A little base.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there was a new walk-in or whatever. I was already there, already had my day going. And from there, I worked at that same salon for about 18 years until 2020 when everything, kind of like took a halt.
Yeah.
Oh.
So from there, I got a salon suite still in Claremont down the street so that I could keep working because I did not like doing hair at home or going to houses and all that. It was just too difficult for me. So from there, I worked in my suite for about a year and I really didn't like it, like kind of just being all alone. I had a few assistants. I always felt better like when someone was there with me.
Yeah.
And I did have friends in the building from my same salon that were doing the same thing as me. So that made me feel better, but still just being alone, I really like the vibes. I'm really like an atmosphere and vibes person. So after a while, it was just like really lonely and a little bit uninspiring, to be honest. I love to be inspired and inspire other stylists.
Yeah.
So for me, it just like was not the vibes.
Yeah.
So from there, I'd actually never wanted to work where I live. I live in Rancho Cucamonga, but I have 3 kids. I have a 15-year-old boy, 13-year-old boy, and a 10-year-old girl. So, they're getting busier. My hubby's at work all the time.
Yeah.
So everything's kind of on me, like during the week, the driving back and forth, school pickups and everything. So I just got this feeling of like, well, what if I got my own space like how the suite was, but, supersized it. Mm-hmm. So I ended up finding a spot that I was just calling me. It was just one of those things. And my hubby's like 1000% supportive. Like, do it. Like
That's
you could
amazing.
totally do it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay. Like this is not ever what I thought I might do, but it was again, one of those things. Mm-hmm. So that was how I ended up opening my salon, Strand's Hair Salon. I love the location. It's right across from Salon Centric, down the street from Cosmoprof.
Oh my gosh, so
it has
nice.
A Bassett store 5 minutes away.
Wow.
Like it is like
Girl,
legit.
you're hooked up.
So I love that.
Yeah.
And so I have 12 chairs and there's 7 stylists there. And if I'm correct, 6 of us do extensions out of the 7.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, that's kind of where I've been. A few fun things I've done. I know, Rochelle, I listened to your Get to Know Me, that you liked Girls Next Door. So you're going to love to know that I worked at the Playboy Mansion for 5 years.
You did? Oh my gosh.
What?
So that was wild.
That's rad.
Yeah, it was really, really like one of the highlights of my careers. It was so fun. The way it happened was we had in my owner of the Claremont salon that I worked at for 18 years, she was associated with Enjoy. And we got an offer to do a job at the Playboy Mansion. We didn't know what it was, but it was October. And I thought, you know what? this has to be the Halloween party. They didn't tell us anything.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I went to the Halloween party.
Oh, really?
It was
What?
so this was. I was like,
into-
it's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, so you've been.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So this was in 2012. It was right after I had my first baby. So as you know, adjusting to being a mom, being a hairstylist, I went from saying yes to everything to only being able to work 3 days a week.
Yeah.
And so that was really, really difficult for me.
Yeah.
Just the postpartum things and all of that, just getting back to like your old life now with your new life and a baby to worry about when you're at work. Your like heart is bleeding because you have a new baby at home. And then a little bit of like boredom, like those weekdays where you're like at the park with a baby at 12 noon on a Wednesday. I didn't know what to do with myself, right? So when this offer came along, I thought, oh my gosh, this is so fun. Like, get me out of the salon. Like, let's step into a new world, right?
Yeah.
So, and with going to mud makeup school too, like I had always wanted to be in the Hollywood life, but I never really wanted to move to LA. I was a little scared to like do it by myself. I didn't have any friends that was like, hey, let's go do this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And as outgoing as I am, I'm also a little shy. So I just never had that push to like go hit it and move down there all by myself. Right.
Yeah.
So this was really fun. And I do love doing jobs outside of the salon as well.
Yeah.
So anyway, we went and it was a 2-night deal. I actually had booked a wedding months prior, so I didn't sleep. I went to the Playboy Mansion on a Friday. I drove from 2 a.m. to Laguna, did a wedding at 5:30. I slept for 1 hour.
Oh my god.
Got done with the wedding at 12, went back to the mansion, did the work all over again.
Oh my
and
God.
then partied the rest of the weekend because when you did hair there, when you work there, you get to attend the events.
Oh, cool.
So that was so fun. So my thing was to network my butt off.
Yeah.
Have my cards, get every model's hand had my card in it, everyone that I touched. And the team that I worked with was so amazing. The leader of that team, if you put one bobby pin in one of those girls' hair, your name was on that head. There was no competition. As much as you would think there would be, it was not like that at all. And it was really awesome. Like we were a team. It didn't matter who you did, what you did. We were a team and everybody got credit for everything.
That's so cool.
So that was really amazing. And so we would be down in the gym at like 8 a.m. in the morning, working on everybody, the bartenders, the bottle service girls, the fire dancers, the aerialists, like everybody that was entertainment or working that party.
You were doing hair and makeup.
We were doing hair. So it would be up to 70 to 100 people.
Wow.
Yeah. And all the girls that were getting like body painted, they would be right there getting body painted. And it was just like this craziness. And then we got to dress up and go to the party.
That is so cool.
Those were like the most amazing Halloween costumes I've ever seen. It like inspired my Halloween for the rest of my life to go big.
She loves Halloween. She's a whore for Halloween.
And I feel like
So
that
fun.
is like, it's from that party. Cause
It's
like,
so fun.
Yeah.
That was our like era. Like we are the reality, I always say like the reality TV era. It was like our era. It came about like everyone our age loves reality TV.
Yeah.
It's a little different now because it's so oversaturated. But it wasn't like that then. It was like phenomenal. Like
that was
phenomenons.
like the It show.
Yes.
That was the It
was crazy.
show. Yeah.
It was crazy. So I remember leaving that weekend going like being shuttled back down, like, bye mansion. Like I'll never see you again. Like this was literally like a dream of my life to do hair at the Playboy Mansion on all those models and everything. Right.
Yeah.
Well, then they ended up calling me back for every about 3 months. So we would do the midsummers, we would do the masquerade, the Halloween party for 5 years until everything, kind of closed up.
Yeah.
Wow, girl.
So
That's
that was
huge on your resume.
That was one of my favorite, funnest things. And it was just at the right time in my life, like I said, where like everything was just settling down. I was like, oh, this is the dream. Like you have your career, you work all the time, you work your buns off, have a baby, and wake up and do everything all over again every single day.
Yeah.
So it really was the perfect time in my life to just remind me like, YOLO, like you can still be a mom and have an amazing career. And it's really been my inspiration to show my kids, like, do what you love, say yes to everything, and you can do it all with the right support in your life and the right people around you.
It's true.
You can do whatever you want.
It's
and
so true.
It's been really fun. So so now I have my salon. And once I started doing a lot of extensions a few years ago, I started a hair extension stand line. So I was trying to kind of move along my installs so I could move a little bit faster by myself. I've had assistants off and on. It can be difficult. So I try not to rely on help. If I can get help, great. And if not, I like to have my methods of, okay, I've got this by myself today.
Yeah.
So I created 3 different models of extension stands and created the brand Extensionistas. And so I named it that because I just thought it sounded like a group of girls, whether you're wearing extensions or doing extensions, we're all extensionistas and we're like all in this
cute.
together.
Yeah, it's a little club.
So, yeah, exactly. so I've been selling those for about 7 years now.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
so
we'll
awesome.
have to get one.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I
You know
need
what?
to see it. Yeah.
I was gonna bring them to you guys, and I didn't
my God,
have because I
you're so
have them at a
cute.
warehouse, and so I
Oh,
was
no,
like,
you're
I'll
so
ship them to
cute.
you.
Oh, you're
so I
so
didn't want to be
cute.
late.
We're so
yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We love a good extension stand, and honestly, it does. We both work with assistants, but like sometimes on days off, if we're doing projects or we're doing each other, I'm not
Exactly.
gonna bring my assistant to pair.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
something like that would change the game.
It's literally life changing.
Yeah.
It says it in the bio on Instagram, life changing hair extensions.
I love
stands.
that. I know. I'm excited.
They're also really nice if you have space in your salon or if someone does have a salon suite or their own salon. There's a tall one that is really nice for display. And it's
to show hair display, like a hair display.
Yes. So I have on mine, I have 24-inch red Great Lengths keratin bonds on one. On the other one, I have some wefts, and it's really nice because it gets the clients like,
Interested.
oh, hey, what is that? It's a really easy conversation starter.
Yeah.
Because as we're doing colors and stuff, we don't always want to recommend extensions to everyone or sound too salesy.
Yeah.
So it's really nice, especially if you put really pretty colors up on there. The same clients will see the same colors and be like, who's that for next? What are you doing next? And I'm like, that's the same hair that's been on there for 3 months, but they don't remember.
That's so
It just
funny.
looks beautiful, and it's
Yeah.
an easy conversation starter that you don't even have to bring up extensions.
Yeah. That's very
So
smart.
great for displaying as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know. That's
well,
great. I know.
maybe
I'm
on
excited
our
for
own
that.
bar thing.
Oh,
We could set it up.
yeah. We should.
Yeah.
Like, don't touch our hair though.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
That's what we always,
Yeah.
I always get scared of leaving hair out because of assistant or even a
boy.
cleaner person.
Yes.
Because we have cleaners. Like, I'm just scared someone to, level 10 blonde, a speck of something.
yeah.
I'm like,
Even
I just
think.
get scared of leaving hair out.
Yes, for sure. I'm the same
but
way.
yeah,
I only have
I'm
it in
like
the
a
retail
psycho.
area.
Yeah.
We do have like our stations. You could put it up. Like another thing is like if you can prepare your hair the day before, the night before, which I like to do sometimes.
We do. Yeah, we
When I
do
have
it too.
time.
Yeah.
Right. It's nice when the clients walk in. They're so excited to see it.
Yeah, they are.
You know?
They are.
Yeah.
It's
Which-
like, look at what you're getting.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
a shiny car.
Yes.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
like,
On
yeah, with
top.
the bow. I always want a bow.
Yeah, they're like, is that mine? Is that mine? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. On the
Yeah.
other hand, we're taught in Great Lengths class not to let the client see the hair. So
Yeah.
sometimes they're like, it looks really dark, or
I
it
know.
depends on the client. So
I know.
keeping that in mind, it's
know.
wonderful to have it set up for your clients when they walk in.
Yeah,
That's
that
so
is true.
cool. I can't wait to see.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
I know. So excited.
Very excited.
Well, since you've been in the hair industry for so long, we had a few questions we wanted to get your honest opinion about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like too, because of Instagram, and I'm sure you feel like this too, and AI stuff, they hear so many words like our lingo, root tap, root
Oh, yeah.
melt, and they say things and I'm like, you don't even want that, but she's telling me she wants a root melt and a root
Right.
tap and to be platinum, and I'm like, that's not what you want.
Right.
So I feel like a lot of clients, we need to like not dumb it down, but like maybe just make it an easier,
Simplify it.
Clarify.
transitional explanation. So like, if someone has dry, brittle hair, like what's your go-to treatment in the salon, at home service or whatever, like what's your go-to in the salon for that?
So being that we all use different brands in the salon,
Yeah.
I like what I have, I always recommend a repair lotion. So like a leave-in repair lotion, whatever brand you use in your salon, a repair lotion for after we shampoo and condition our hair at home. And then also a heat protector.
Yeah.
If we're blow drying and curling like many of us do every single day.
Yeah.
Definitely, for sure, repair lotion and a heat protector, number 1 and 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. Do you feel like you tell them something different with their hair extensions? Because I always get this question too. So I wanted your take on it, being Great Lengths. Do you feel like you tell them different products for their Great Lengths or for their hair, for the Great Lengths girlies or extension girlies? Do you do something different for the non? Does that make sense?
Necessarily. No, it totally does. Not necessarily, but I really only use Great Lengths and only have used Great Lengths, being that I found it so early on in my career. Okay. So I don't feel like it's like some other types of extensions where you have to nurse them more.
Yes.
I do tell them it's natural hair. So whatever they're using on their natural hair, I say use the same thing on their extensions.
Yeah. Same. And you are right about that. I feel like because Great Lengths is so natural and so like our hair, and instead of
the
other
quality is so good. Yeah.
So it's not, you don't have to be like doing crazy stuff, hence other brands.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree.
What do you find is your biggest like at home mistake people do with their hair?
Oh gosh. I have to say what first comes to mind is wearing ponytails.
Really?
I see so much breakage in the back middle of the head.
So true.
And I ask my girls, okay, what's going on? Are you wearing a lot of ponytails? Mom buns, top knots. I don't do that personally. I have very, very fine, fragile hair. I have bright highlights. I cannot pull my hair back into a ponytail or all of my front will be broken off. Like when I work out, I recommend doing a low ponytail. And I take my front pieces here that are lightened, or if anyone just has fine hair in general, and I twist them and I put a little clip or a bobby pin. I never put this hair like in a ponytail.
I know these girls with this slick back and they're like, and then they're touching this every day, even touching it. My daughter does the same thing.
Yes.
Her front piece is fried and she flat irons it every day. And I'm like, you wonder why it's broken, girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
My recommendation for that is just to either like wear a clip at home. And if no one needs to be wearing a ponytail unless it's like a party pony. Okay. If we are going out, rocking that pony maybe once a week to work if we wear ponies, but I just don't recommend ponytails.
Do you, if they're in sports, which my daughter's in sports and she has to wear snatched ponies and braids, do you have a recommendation of your favorite, rubber band? Yeah, hair tie?
Not necessarily. Just something with material over it, something like tight or like those little tiny little clear ones at the bottom of the braids. That's fine. Yeah. I would recommend a braid with that type of thing if they're allowed. Cause I know with like cheer, soccer, certain things, they have to have their uniform hair. Yeah. But just doing whatever you can to avoid that breakage.
Yeah. The ponytail thing is a bad, they'll have like bands.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, like a huge band. Yeah. I know I have a lot of clients that have that too and it drives me insane.
Yeah.
But yeah. How often do you feel like, or do you tell your clients to wash their hair? I'm a 1 weeker. Okay. She hates me for this. Yeah. We like debate about it all the time. And then I've been seeing all these controversial things like
wash your scalp.
Yeah, wash your scalp. Your scalp is
health.
And I wash my hair once a week, but my density and texture is totally different than hers, obviously.
Yes. So I have a very close friend of mine that's the same way. Yeah. She does hair now, but before when she didn't, when she was just my client, she would be like, I haven't washed my hair since you did it last time. I'm like, no. Wait, you're like joking. Like
how long would that be?
Weeks. It's her hair is literally the Great Lengths hair. It's
what?
Like Indian thick, to the bottom, no flyaways, no breakage, like craziness.
Solid.
It's like doesn't get greasy. I don't know. Doesn't, you don't smell the scalp like nothing.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think it's a personal choice. I do, depending on the hair type. So if you're a once a weeker or if you have vivid colors, what do we tell our clients? Wash as little as possible, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'll say personally, I can't do that. I do like every other day.
Same with her.
My hair gets so greasy. My scalp doesn't feel good. It itches. It just doesn't feel good. And I know that I just need to wash it. Yeah. So for like fine hair and scalp health, I say 1 to 3 days, depending on you. Yeah. And for the thicker haired girls, if you can go longer and it doesn't bother you and your scalp isn't uncomfortable, like do you. Yeah. So really what's best for the client.
Yeah, that's what I say too.
Let me add one thing I will say that I wanted to make sure I mentioned. Like personally too, I put a lot of texture spray in my hair and hairspray. So if you're brushing your hair the next day with all that in it, that will cause breakage. So if you have a lot of highlights, because the hair's a little sticky. If you have a lot of highlights and finer, more breakable hair, be very careful out. Brushing out, not washing your hair and brushing out all of that hairspray and texture spray if you're just going to do it again the next day. Yeah. I have that routine is I curl, I texture spray, and I do a light hairspray. Yeah. So me doing that and then brushing out my hair 3 to 4 days in a row, that's going to make my hair have so much breakage.
Yeah. It's too much.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. It's funny you say about the hairspray thing because I kind of forget about that too. I have all this product and I'll layer and layer because it's a week. But and it probably is like some in the front, but I never really thought about that and like that because of layering. It just gets hard like a rock. It just breaks off.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
What would you say can make your color last longer in between appointments?
So back to not washing it as much.
Yeah.
And then again, like whatever line we all have in our salons, a color spray, going with the color shampoo and conditioner, and then cold water.
Yeah. Do you use a certain filter too? All these new filter things are coming out. Do you have like a specific?
I have raindrops from 901 Nikki and Rihanna. I have raindrops.
Do we have it? I haven't installed it.
I've always had raindrops.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it good pressure?
Yes, it seems like it's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
And my
That's
clients
good to
like it.
know.
I've gotten a couple. I've gone to a lot of 901 classes. I absolutely adore both of them.
I love them.
They do the same kind of work like that I do in the salon. So I tend to find my educators, and if they're offering different classes and I like their style, I'll go to the same ones. I don't like to bounce around too much. I like to find my little community and stick with it.
You're smart.
Yeah, I really love that. I have a few of them, but so I've gone to their classes for years, and I've gotten a few. So the ones that I've gotten, I've gifted to my clients here and there, my really good VIP clients. I like to reward them with different things throughout the year.
Yeah. That's that's a good gift.
It's a great gift. Yeah, I did. I had one of my clients, she has referred me so many clients where in Rancho Cucamonga where I live, which is, I've only been there for 3 years. I moved, like I said earlier. I
kind of started all over.
I moved from Claremont and then 20 minutes down the freeway to Rancho. So it was kind of like rebuilding, but also clients, they'll go wherever we are. So I didn't lose anyone. If anything, I gained more because
that's good.
It turned out a lot of people drove to my old salon. A lot of them, Rancho was actually a great location for me. It just was all meant to be.
Yeah.
So this one little client that's from Rancho, she is my girl. She adores me. I adore her. And she's referred so many clients to me, especially this last year, a lot of extension clients. So that was one I rewarded her. That was one of her VIP gifts. Yes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I also gave her Baccarat 540 hair mist for Christmas. So I made sure
they had that.
They take care of me. I take care of them. Yes, I gave that to all my stylists for Christmas as well.
You give what?
Baccarat 540 hair mist.
Perfume. They have a hair mist.
They have a hair mist.
Oh
Girl,
my
you don't have
God.
that?
Yeah.
You need
I
it.
do, don't
you
I?
need it.
No, you have the perfume.
You have a
They
hair
have a
mist.
hair mist.
Oh my God.
It's the best hair mist of all time.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the best.
That's good to know.
I love it. Yeah, it's
I
one of my
love that.
favorite gifts to give.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. Okay, so I just saw too that the girls are relaunching their 901 events.
Yes.
Which ones have you taken?
So in 2018 was my first big one that I took with them. It was called Beauty Coach, and it was a 3-day event in Palm Springs. So my
God,
family, I grew
fun.
up going
I
to Palm
we were
Springs.
gonna go to that, remember?
No, that was a hairbrained one.
Oh, okay.
That was a hairbrained
Yes,
event.
Hairbrain had one as well, I remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
and Great Lakes
specifically.
was there. But
At
it
the
wasn't-
same hotel, at the
Yes.
Cigarros. Yes.
The girls were there, I don't think, but it wasn't their like event for the 3 days. It was like one day.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was my big first one that I did. And it was so much fun. They actually had a social media contest for the weekend. So like you had to
How
post pictures,
cool.
and they had the little gifts like on Instagram. So you had like all these like little 901 gifts and everything.
Yeah.
So I was able to, I in the end, I won the social media contest.
That's
Oh my gosh, that's so
rad.
cool.
It was
That's rad.
crazy.
That's so cool.
Yeah, like at the end of the 3 days, we learned. Well, the reason I did that too was because it was sponsored by Great Lakes. So, and that was the first time that they were going to show doing extensions. They had never done that before.
They never did?
No, they didn't.
That's
And I remember
crazy.
saying to Nikki, I wonder if she remembers this because I just saw her in New York, my girl.
saw.
Yes.
She's so cute.
I remember saying to her as she was doing it, like, are you guys ever going to do extension classes? And she's like, do you want us to? And I was like, I would be the first to sign up. So they didn't know me then. So anyways, they got to know me through the weekend, and it was a pretty small group. I think there was only 50 of us, but for that type of event, it wasn't very big.
Yeah.
It was very intimate with that many people. It may have been more, but it felt very intimate.
Yeah.
And so we learned color, cutting, couple color and cutting techniques, and then extensions, and then cutting extensions. All packed into that weekend. It was absolutely amazing. And then they ended it with doing an escape room, like a team building thing and then
how
announce the winner of the social
fun.
media contest at the end of that.
How cool.
And it was incredible. I won so many products, and then I won getting my hair done with them on BCTV.
Oh my
Stop!
gosh, how cool.
You were on there?
So I was on there. Yeah.
Oh my God, you need to send us the link. I want to watch it.
I will. It was a long time ago. So
my God,
I,
how fun.
I got to a few months later go to 901 and they filmed everything.
Oh my
and
God,
so I
how
got to see
fun.
how
Behind
they,
the scenes.
how they do everything.
Yeah.
Because for me, like with working at the Playboy Mansion, I really love like putting together things, putting together events. I love behind the scenes. It's just so interesting to me. I always have loved that. I think that's too like why I went to makeup school. I really always wanted to work like in music, like music videos and stuff like that. So anyway, getting to see how they put together like their productions and BCTV. I mean, there's no one. I think they had to be the first ones to do online education in that way. No one was doing it then.
Yeah.
So or like when they had started it long before I was on there. But yeah, so it was so fun, amazing. And then
so cool.
Rihanna I remember she ran in to cut because she does a lot of the cutting of the extensions. Nikki will do applications. Sometimes I'll do it together.
Yeah.
Nikki and one of the other girls did my extensions. They just put one row on each side. And then Rihanna came in to cut it. And she was like, make sure you tell everyone I did you right after Julianne Hough. And then I'm going to Steven Tyler's house right now. And I was like, okay, girl, you got it. So she made time for me that day, which was very, very special. So, so since then I did owner's luncheon with them. And then I have to think, I haven't done, because I did, I've done the packed in ones where it's been extensions, colors, cutting a few models at a time. I did the extensions master class in Malibu. Their first one was 2 years ago, I think. So I did that with them.
Okay.
And then 901 Academy just opened like all the things they have, blonding and balayages and like
I know,
all
I'm
that
excited
stuff
for that. I know.
Yeah.
I love them.
So
They're like
I know.
my favorites.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
They're wonderful. They're just such girls. They don't gatekeep, you know.
Yeah.
Nikki always has the best advice.
Yeah.
Both of them do. And seeing Nikki this weekend, I'm like, she had the best advice for me. And it was just so fun to get to see her.
That's sweet.
Yeah. So every couple of years I get to I've gotten to take a class from them or go to an event with them there. So,
So cool.
fun.
yeah, so fun.
That's
We
so
just
fun.
took their extension class.
Yeah, we did.
yeah, you
the
did.
one
6
in
months
LA.
ago. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay,
Did you
that
go to that
reminds
one?
me.
Did you go to that one?
I was at the Malibu one. That was the first one. It was at Dreamland. It was sick.
Was that like at Aviator Nation?
Yeah.
Or like something
Yeah.
to do? Yeah.
Oh, I
It was
did
at-
see that
yeah,
it was
party.
rad.
Oh
So
my
good.
God.
And then Great Links invited me to go to the one at the first one they did at their salon. I think it was like a year later
Oh, at 901?
at 901. So I went to that and was there at that one.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
So cool. Dang.
What tools are actually worth investing in versus overhyped?
So I think a good blow dryer that's comfortable for you is an amazing investment.
Yeah.
I love nowadays that we have like the lighter blow dryers. After doing hair for 20 years, you guys know like the shoulders get tired.
Yeah, your wrist.
Yes. And being that I'm an extension artist, it is hard for me to have an assistant like full time to like do those things for me because sometimes we're just working on the one client. So I don't always want to have an assistant and they're doing like one blow dry for the day and handing me hair all day. And,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So again, I have assistants off and on to do the blow dries for me, but a light blow dryer has been key for me these last like 5 years or so.
Yeah.
I really like the Gamma IQ is one that I
Is that
personally
that
like.
skinny one that's like, it looks like a little.
It's like this big.
Yeah.
It looks like a blow dryer though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't do the other ones, and the ones that like don't look like a blow dryer. It looks like a hook now and
Yeah.
stuff
Like
like
the
that.
Dyson,
Like,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are a little different for me, but I
Yeah.
think a good blow dryer, and I really like a good 1-inch curling iron.
Yeah.
me too.
What's your favorite?
I like the babyless. The last few
Okay.
years, I've liked the
Okay.
babyless, and then I think I was trying to remember what my flat iron was. 'Cause I have a great flat iron, but I think it's the Ion, and I really love it. And I have all my tools on the shelf because clients always, want their hair to look like how we do it.
Yeah.
So everything I use, I make sure that they can buy it before they leave.
Yeah. That's
What
good.
do you think about at home for clients? Like, I mean, I always tell mine the shark, like the ear wrap type things. I feel like that's
Yes.
easiest for them.
Yeah.
But what do you?
Agree with that one. The Dyson Airwrap, everyone seems to really like. And then I do recommend the Gamma blow dryer to a lot of my clients, and I show them like it's light as a feather and strong as a jet plane.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So
I think one of the styles our salon's mainly all Dyson and L'Oreal Air Pro.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Same thing, just different. Yeah.
And an Ibiza brush.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I love an Ibiza
Oh
brush.
yeah, we're obsessed.
Well, I'll have
with
to try
Ibiza.
that.
Oh,
Okay.
You
yeah.
haven't
You
tried
never
it?
tried
I don't think I
Ibiza?
have.
Oh
they're
my
like-
god, it's the best bore ever.
Oh my gosh.
Round
Okay,
brush.
cool.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Fun.
Especially for the extensions too, especially for the Great Lengths, because I feel like it's kind of the same texture as the.
Well, you know what? Have you tried the Great Lengths round brush?
Oh no!
Yeah,
You need
know
to
what? It's
order
really
that.
good.
Yeah.
Did you order one?
I've gotten them from classes.
Same.
And so I just started using it.
Yeah.
But I mean, for regular
never
hair,
used it.
the boar bristle brush. But then if I'm blow drying Great Lengths, then I definitely have to use the
I
Great
saw it
Lengths
on the
brush.
ordering form, but I've never bought in
Yeah.
one. Oh,
It's like a little softer than your average. It looks like a regular metal brush, like a metal round brush. It's like a little softer, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like kind of like, you know how a wet brush won't go through the extensions, but the
Yes.
Great Lengths brush does?
Yes.
Same with the round brush. Like you can round brush.
Oh,
Yeah, it like
okay.
just doesn't look like it.
Okay.
But it does.
Yeah.
I should try that because I've been round brushing my hair a lot.
Oh, okay, yeah, you need it.
But yeah, but my hair's really long. But what is the longest you've worn your hair for? Your Great Lengths.
Oh, like before I like took them out.
Yeah.
I like to take mine out at 3 months exactly.
What?
If not 4, but
Okay.
I have really fine hair and it does get tangly.
okay.
So like with that too, with clients, I'm like, well, it depends on your hair. You
Yeah.
know, if it's their first time, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
With finer hair too, I think the longer you wear it, if you're at 5 months, like it's hanging by threads.
Yeah.
If you have a finer head. So I don't like to
that's
go past
true.
4 or I'm combing out knots and I'm like cursing my own name. Like, why did you leave these in for so long?
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
get that. Do you have any at home like hair care routines? Like, are you into oiling? It's funny. She loves hair oiling. I'm not really into it, but like I feel like I should try it. And then my girls, I have teenage girls, and they love it.
Really?
But I don't know. Do you do hair oiling?
I don't do hair oiling. I like a good scalp scrub.
Okay,
It's nice.
which
What
one?
brand do you
I
use?
have the Kevin Murphy one right now.
Okay.
Oh, I
Just
haven't
has like
tried that
little
one.
soft beads in it.
Yeah.
And I'll just kind of the way that you would put on an oil in like the little sections. I'll just do that and then do a little scrub before shampoo.
And then just rinse it out and then shampoo it out. Mm-hmm. Okay.
We got
Yeah.
one from Orbay. I think it's in the pink.
I was gonna tell you, the Orbay one, but I thought that was for hair growth, or maybe it was just for scalp health. The Orbay one. Yeah, I don't remember. I know that one is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's one affordable product and hack that actually works?
I wrote this down. I forget what my answer was.
I know. I hate that.
You think it would be a mask?
Actually works.
or-
I would say that everyone needs a really good blow dry lotion.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite blow dry lotion?
I like the Unite blow dry lotion right now is
Okay.
one of my favorite ones.
Okay.
And then Kevin Murphy has a spray that's really good. And then I also like the Ref Stockholm.
Oh, I've used Ref
They
before.
have a hydrating moisture lotion that is such a good blow dry lotion.
Oh, okay.
So those are my 3 go-tos that I have right now that I use in my salon and then at home as well in my own hair.
Okay.
Like a good old blow dry lotion.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's a heat protectant, moisterizes,
Yep.
all the things.
All
You're
the
going to get a good
things.
blow dry and style
Yeah.
out of it.
Yeah.
Everyone needs that.
Yeah. When you do new installs, do you give them like a kit? Do you have if you have a kit, what's in it? If you don't mind me asking.
So I have like my little Strands Hair Salon nice bags, and then I give them a Great Lengths brush with their service.
Yeah.
And then Great Lengths has a little box of travel size products. Have you guys seen it? It's really
What?
cute. It's super cute. I know. I didn't know about it for a long time. Super cute. It's in a little clear box, and it comes with a shampoo, a conditioner, and a heat spray. All Great Lengths. So I like to put that in there.
Oh, that's really cute.
And then sometimes I'll just do that at Christmas time. I was putting like little mini perfumes in them for those clients, like
Yeah.
the VIP clients that are spending like a top dollar amount.
Yeah.
If it's sometimes I'll do that, like a seasonal little product. Sometimes I'll just do the brush and the product. Sometimes I'll do like recently my client, she really loves a fresh toner look. You know, when clients want, like, they're like, oh, it's a little gray, or oh, it looks a little, you know, whatever from the toner.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, yeah, I just shampooed a couple times. Like, it'll be fine. Don't worry, or come back if you really want me to like redo it.
Yeah.
Which rarely happens. They're always like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
But for one recently, I had put like a blue shampoo. She really likes that fresh toner look. So she gets a lot of extensions, you know, top dollars. So I put that in there for her. So sometimes I'll just personalize the bag for them. Going back to the ponytails, a lot of times I'll put a scrunchie in there for them.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why.
So because when they're getting more hair, or if it's, especially if it's a new client, I'll do a scrunchie. That way they can have a nice scrunchie to tie their hair back with and not do like a high pony. And so I'll go into the ponytail education for them with that.
Yeah. And then do you have anything written down or like a go-to guide at home? Whatever.
I just always refer back to my Great Links class, like the good old manual, and I just make sure I go down the line with them.
Okay.
With all the home care stuff.
Okay, that's
And
good
then
to
I
know.
always, you know, joke with them like, okay, now that you have if they're a first time client, and now that you have my extensions in, like, you own me. So any questions, getting used to, you know, the length, getting used to the new full head, text me, call me anytime.
Yeah.
And I can help you out.
Yeah,
And
I'm the
it's always
same.
fine.
Yeah.
And then I do like to book for the new ones, especially if it's a lot of hair. And I'm not going to maintain their color and see them in a few weeks. I always tell them if they'd like to come in, have me do the first blow dry and style on them. I do charge them, but if they would like to do that, they are welcome to come in and we'll make the appointment to do a check-in in a week or 2 weeks. And then oftentimes they do that.
That's smart.
So they always know that I'm fully available to them to help them with their new investment.
That's
perfect.
That's a good way of putting it with their new investment.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
You're the concierge.
Absolutely. I love just reassuring clients that.
Well, because it makes you feel good, especially when you're buying something expensive.
Yeah.
And then that's why I always tell my girls, I'm like, my extension girls are top tier.
Yes.
I'm sorry, all the other girls, but like they come before, I'll get them in because they're on a time schedule before my regular highlights, whatever.
Yeah.
They will always become, always.
We always have to make time for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you find that most women struggle with their hair?
I think volume.
Yeah.
You know, volume and length.
Density.
If they want it, density, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Always, you know, how often do we hear, you know, oh, my hair just isn't like what it used to be, you know, or my hair used to be so long, my hair used to be so thick.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's something that we all have in common and, you know, can feel insecure about. And that's also why I really have loved being an extension artist pretty much my whole career is just the reassurance of, oh, hey girl, I got you. I can tell you everything and you're going to feel so much better. I'll tell you everything to do.
Yeah.
Because they don't know, you know, they don't know what to do. They're there for us to help them. So that's something I love about our career.
I always feel so much better when my extensions
I'm
are
so
in.
much more confident. It's insane.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We sell confidence. I say that
we
often.
do. No,
We sell confidence. We're, you know.
all day.
Good way of putting it.
Yeah, and I think that it's the investment, but it's worth the investment, just like anything else. Just you know,
And you don't always need a full head. Like some people just need like
I
the
know
sides
Exactly.
filled in.
I know.
Yeah, start
I
off
think that's
small.
what the girls, the Rihanna and Nikki. I think that was a game changer for me. It was like one skinny row.
Everyone
they were
needs one row.
One
Yes.
row. Everyone needs
Yes.
one row, and I started calling it skinny row just because it sounds
love
more
that.
sexy.
Yeah.
like don't you
I
need one
love-
skinny row?
I love that.
Yeah, because it's like
Yes.
you sound, I don't know, everyone wants to be skinny, so I want a
it.
skinny row.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I feel like that whole concept was mind blowing to me because I'm like, yeah, you're right, and that's how you're gonna get even just the sides filled in.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yeah,
you
and I
know?
love that too for like a color pop for the blondes.
Yes.
I'm one of those, like my whole hair is ombre,
Yes.
the blonde and the rooted.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I just highlight the front of my hair and then I'll do like the rest of my hair every 4 to 6 months. I'll give it a good highlight. So I'm like kind of blonder right now because I just did it. And
looks
then like
good.
midsummer, I'll do it again. And
Yeah.
then like Christmas or right after, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
I'm just real
Nice.
careful with that. And so
Yeah.
I bring that behind the chair and kind of have my clients on those same routines that
Yeah.
work for them.
Does Michelle do one row on you too?
Oh no, we have a full head. I have like 3.5 bundles in right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you give a lot in.
Yeah, I have color number 3 and then 3 to 84 blonde and rooted. And then I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks good.
Thank you. Thank you. I like it like a high contrast balayage.
Yeah.
Kind
I
of a
like
look.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
it looks
fun.
really good.
Thank you.
And what's one thing that you feel like, you know, times are tough right now, but obviously people are still spending money. But what's the one thing that you think is worth the investment? And obviously your time, everything, you know?
Definitely extensions, because it helps so many things. It solves so many problems.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have color in your hair, you can add color with extensions.
Yeah.
Your hair is going to feel thicker. It's going to style better. It's going to hold curl better.
I know.
True, yeah.
And
it's so true. People do not realize.
Yeah.
And like you just have to get it.
Right. And then when it comes to pricing, you can get one bundle of extensions for the same price as a balayage. These
True.
days. Sometimes
we need to
color
break it up
costs
like
more.
that.
Sometimes color costs more these days. You
Yeah.
can get charged $1,200 for color nowadays.
I know.
So you can also get 2 bundles of Great Lengths and just pay for that. If you're trying to choose one, I would go for the extensions personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and that's what I say too. I'm like, girl, you can have it. And even if you get it blonde enough, doesn't mean it's going to stay on your head.
Yeah, exactly. You know, right.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally agree. I think the extension game has elevated so much in the past 10 years. It's kind of mind blowing.
Yes, it is.
And for Great Lengths to be out where they're at with the whole weft thing, because we were just talking about that. You know, everyone is creating, you know, their own extension brands, which that's amazing. You have one, Michelle's one, a lot of people, but we were talking about doing where we're like, man, after Great Lengths doing that and how top tier the color retention, the double drawn, just everything, the keratin, the patent and the keratin, there's nothing else on the market.
There's not, no.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of the reason I've always loved Great Lengths too, is the keratin. And that's something I have to kind of explain to clients that's kind of like behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Or if they're like, can I bring my own hair kind of a thing.
Yeah, what do you do with that when people do that?
I mean, it depends.
So much lately.
For a long time, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Depending on the client, I will do it sometimes.
Yeah.
And it really just depends.
Yeah. It does depend on the client.
Yeah, it just depends on the client, what we're doing it for.
Yeah.
Some clients want straighter hair, so sometimes I will use something different.
Yeah.
Some clients want really curly hair, and I personally don't like perming extensions. I'll just order curly hair.
Yeah.
So I have my go-to brands for that as well.
Yeah.
But Great Lengths, it's really that keratin. It's so much easier to work with and so much like professional grade, in my opinion, that I don't. Yeah, I don't.
It's crazy. I don't
use
feel
anything
like,
else.
So me, Rochelle, Bailey, is that just us three? Yeah.
For Great Lengths?
For Great
Yeah.
Lengths. So we got certified last year and there's other girls that do extensions in there too. And now we're actually hosting a class in July at our
fun.
salon.
Oh, are
yeah.
you?
So we're really excited, but the girls are getting, like, we've gotten a couple of the girls excited, like one of the owners and one of the other girls, and they're like talking to us all the time about it.
Yeah.
And we're like, you guys don't get it until you take the class. Like you need to see the keratin. You need to roll the keratin. You need to touch the keratin. Like I can't.
The bonds are so different.
Yeah,
than
like they're
any
like,
other.
because they're seeing the Russian hair, and the Russian hair is amazing. But I'm just trying to explain certain things. I'm like, you can't get it until you start touching it and melting it, like with your hand.
Right.
Yeah.
It's that. Yeah.
It's the tackiness that they're not understanding, or the price difference. I'm like, once you see it, you will understand.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, it's a huge game changer. It's like opened another box in my brain. It's insane.
Totally. Yeah, it's hard to ever use anything else.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
I know. I'm so happy to see another fellow artist though be doing. So how long have you been doing it? For over like 20 years, like for that long?
Yeah. So I started doing it when I was like 22. So it was about 3 years in at that time.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
I know we like
amazing.
beat ourselves up
Yeah.
all the
I know,
time.
we're
We're
like,
like,
we
why
wish
did
we
we do
started.
this
Yeah.
years ago?
Yeah.
Like I worked with Cinderella. I don't know if you remember Cinderella
remember
hair.
Cinderella.
Yeah, I've done that because I've been over 20 years too.
Yeah.
Cinderella, Bellamy. I don't like to
yeah.
say their name because
Yeah, same. Yeah.
So it's like that's why I stopped doing it, because I wasn't liking the quality. I was doing
Yeah.
it for years. I was just over it, and I was just like, I don't want to do this until I'm happy 100%.
Yeah, you want to believe in the product you're using.
Yes.
And that's always
because a lot
how
of my
I felt
clients are
about
like,
them.
why'd you stop doing it? Now you're doing it again. And I'm like, well, look at, it's like top tier and then it's down here.
You found the
There's-
right stuff now.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to give something that I was 100% about. And now I'm
Exactly.
100% about it.
Right.
Yeah.
And that
So-
makes you a really good hairdresser.
Yeah.
You're not going to put anything on your client that you don't fully believe in and feel great about.
Yeah. I would send them to other people that wanted it, even though that broke my soul, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm not that person anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. Yeah. It's just, it's mind blowing the change that has just shifted in the technology in bleach, color, extensions, everything has evolved so dramatically. Remember when we used to take it and dip it into glue and then roll it onto the head? Did hair that
never did
long.
that.
I didn't know.
I
never did
did.
that.
I did.
wait,
and
what?
or the wefts that you would dip in the glue and just stick on your head.
Oh my goodness.
I did that back in the day.
Oh, wow.
So long ago. That's like the ghetto, like Corona hair. That's what we used to call it, the ghetto Corona hair.
I love it.
Really?
The back alley extension.
Yeah, the back alley extension.
That's so
Let
funny.
me do it. Let me open the trunk and do your hair.
What hair trends do you see coming up?
Oh, I mean, we've been seeing a lot of shorter hair, which is really fun. And you can still use extensions like with shorter hair. So
Yeah.
I really love that.
Yeah.
Billion and Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recently
Yeah.
I saw, I mean, I think this has been around for a while, but I've never really done it, is using the triple barrel iron, like on the bottom of the hair, and then doing curls like on the top, and the
Yeah.
curls lay over the barrel.
Yeah.
The 3-barrel and the texture, it just kind of creates, I'm a really like texture stylist,
Yeah.
a little messier of a style I kind of like, you know?
Yeah, same.
And so I really like that. It's very like just beachy, textured, casual.
Yeah.
I love that.
Like sex hair, but not dirty.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you
Love
have a
that.
favorite 3-barrel iron?
You know what? I don't. I've just kind of.
We do, girl.
I don't
Yeah.
yet.
We
Okay,
do.
I need to know because
GHD.
I want to have
Yeah,
a
that's what
favorite
this is.
one.
Okay,
It's
no,
the
this one's like
GHD.
the
The
best.
It's the
Okay.
best one
Yeah.
Awesome.
we have ever used. It's more square. It's not more rounded. It's It's kind of like a triangle beveled.
Okay.
Beveled
Like
triangle.
a rounded square.
A rounded square triangle.
Okay.
Triangle. Where's the triangle?
Triangle. It's kind of one of them. One of the barrels are. I swear it's so. If you look on the side, it does look like a. It's so good.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like
Okay.
our go-to. We tell everyone, Salon Centric or on their website.
Oh, cool. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna do that.
Yeah.
The one
Yeah.
I have,
So
it's
good.
it's like a little too. It's almost like I wish the barrels were bigger, wider.
Okay. This
For like
one's
bigger
big.
waves, so it
Yeah.
doesn't look as almost kinked.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I kind of, when I do it, I'll like stretch it out a little bit. I'll put it down and then I'll kind of go like that.
you do that. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, to kind of like make it a little bit bigger so it doesn't look too curly.
Yes.
Almost. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I like that.
Yeah,
And it's
but I'm
funny.
gonna
I
try
saw
that.
on your story though that someone else posted, and it was the wave, curl, wave, and then the top was curl.
Yes.
Right. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try that actually.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that on my hair. 'Cause I
Yeah,
feel
just
that's
something
good on my
different.
texture. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I love that. I love that. Well, thank you so much, Lisa, for coming in.
Yeah. Thank
you guys
We were
so
so
much.
excited
This
to
is
have
so
you.
fun.
This is so full circle for us. I hope we get to see you at the next 901 event or Great Links event.
Yes,
That would be
absolutely.
just so
you
fun. I've
will.
seen
Yeah.
too. You've gone to some of Chandler's stuff, so hopefully we'll
Yes.
see you there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'll go
Yes.
there whenever I can.
I
So
know. I
fun.
love it. I
Yeah.
know. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
coming.
thank you, Liza.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.